Good Sunday morning, everybody. Good Sunday morning. Welcome to Sunday with Spirit. For the people who are joining for the first time, welcome. This is not a political poll. This is a spiritual poll. And today, for many of us, it's a very holy day. For the rest of us, or for another segment, it's a holy week. And then for the atheists or agnostics in the crowd, this is also a special time of awakening, of new life. So, not to put any religious bent on things, on this holy day for so many Christians, I guess I can say, but it made me think of the ascended masters. So many religions have an ascended master. And sometimes it feels like they're a little out of touch. I mean, not they are out of touch. We're probably out of touch. And we can't touch them. We can't hang out with them. And I heard a phrase last night, and it cracked me up. It was called the Ascended Masters Club. I went, wow, there's a club? They all get together? And this is a very limited club that I've laid out. This is the clubhouse, by the way. And there are many, many more Ascended Masters, I believe, than the few that are written about. So let's take a look. Let's all take a little trip to the Ascended Masters Clubhouse. And so as we take a couple of deep breaths and get into the quiet, whatever these cards give you is your important message. You can pick one of these cards, say, that's what I want to hear, that's what I need to hear, or you can pick the whole message from all the cards. And as we are walking towards this clubhouse, it's kind of cool. It's a secret clubhouse that we're gonna open the doors to. Well, they are opening the doors. And they are inviting us to raise our vibrations. And as we walk on this planet, this beautiful planet, where we get to feel all the joys, sorrows, hurts, love, they want us to feel all of that and know how special it is for us to be on this planet. So the deck that I'm using, many decks, let me see if I can remember them all. Return to Spirit, Shamanic Dream, Angels and Ancestors, Sacred Earth Oracle, Seven Energies, Lakota Sweat Lodge, Galactic Heritage, of course, Work Your Light. And the first card I pulled was from Mistress Tarot, and it was positive energy. And that's kind of the overreaching message, I guess, that this Ascended Masters Club wants us to feel. Positive energy. And when I pulled that card, I thought, this spread is going to be so positive, and we're going to find out. But it feels a little scary. Yes, walking in to the Ascended Masters Club, they're welcoming us into the Ascended Masters, sitting down, having a chat with Jesus, Mohammed, Buddha, and not so much listening to them talk, but them listening to us, them learning from us. So as we are on this two-way street of gathering information from everyone, the Ascended Masters from us and us from the Ascended Masters. Let's take a pull. Ooh, double. We get 2. And the first card that we pull from the shamanic dream is the empty well. Time to replenish. So one of the Ascended Masters is saying, hey, you guys are running on empty here. It's time to replenish. And the second card is meditation and stillness, deep quiet. So many times in my day, I am running around, and I forget about the deep quiet. And it's not so much that I need to stop what I'm doing and go get into a pose and meditate. It just needs, it just reminds me that I need to be quiet, maybe in some of the actions that I'm doing. Turn the brain off. And if I'm doing something, just have more of a meditative state in with the action that I'm doing. Empty well, time to replenish. Well, let's go over to this way. We have wish upon a star. And as in this card, the young child, don't forget to be the young child. Don't forget to nourish that young child within us. And I'm reminded that it's not about creating an intention via our head, thinking, oh, I don't have this, so I want it, which is lack. So I don't have this, that's lack. So I'm going to create from lack. No, you're going to create from your heart space. The wish upon a star. From your heart, not from your head. Oh, ho, ho. The Ascended Masters Club says shapeshifter. Wow, 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 wow. As we walk through this experience on Earth, this beautiful experience where we get to feel all these emotions, we are also able to shift and be aware of different timelines. We are also aware that we can shape shift and transform ourselves so that we can shine a little brighter. At the bottom it says, transform and unveil your gifts. And in my morning ritual, I think about the spirit animal of the South. For me, at this time, it's jaguar. It's walking through the dark jungle, through the trees, being aware of everything, seeing everything, and walking in strength, not taking more, not needing more than I need. Does that make sense? Not taking more than I need, not needing more than I take. But I just stand in that power next to it and I absorb it. For that brief second, I shapeshift into that spirit animal. And we get to do that, so the Ascended Masters say, so that we can create, so that we can shine brighter. Woo, I'm excited. All right. Let's see what the Galactic Heritage, the Galactics, have to say. Oh, desperation. This card is asking us not to make the mistake to move in a direction out of fear and desperation. It's about this card, wishing upon a star from your heart, not from fear, not from desperation. So often these days we are moving in that desperation. It's like, when will anything change? Will this? And we're trying to force a change being desperate. Not such a good idea. Grasshopper. So let's move to return to spirit. Surfacing. Letting go of the desperation, coming to light. Time to replenish. Surfacing. Heat. The Ascended Masters Club. Heat. And I just thought, should it be the Ascended Mistresses Club too? Heat. So as I look at this card, it's like you have the wings. And you know how when you were for me, it was in high school, and people would turn their back to like the lockers and they would wrap their hands around their head, and it was like they were making out with somebody. Y'all remember that? And this card, what I get with that is, don't forget the heat for yourself, to love yourself. Also with heat, it's when you heat things up, the molecules start moving a little more. So the passion heats things up, not desperation. That is one cold, cold card. But this heat card, moving, things start bouncing off of each other. It could seem a little chaotic. with this heat bouncing off of each other, these molecules. Hang on to ourselves, give ourselves a hug. I'm going to save the center to last. Oh, Spidey. Spidey. Is this the web of life? Interesting. This is an ascended master spider. So in this card, there are stories of the spider at one time coming down and becoming man. And he would become man to kind of fool people. It's interesting because a spider, it builds such a beautiful web. And when the mist hits it in the morning, it's got like these crystals hanging off of it. It's phenomenal. However, we can get trapped in that illusionary thing. And so this spider is very similar to like a kachina. It's a kind of a jokester in a way. So be careful with this spider energy. Everything that we do reverberates on the web of life, on the web of creation. And it's next to this desperation card, which means that if you stay with that desperation in your surfacing, you're going to vibrate desperation and you're going to surface with desperation. And the final card that we have, Star Mother. How can you heal yourself? Oh, how can you mother yourself? Funny that I said Mistress Club, Ascended Mistresses Club. And in the center of this club is Star Mother. Let me take a little closer look. The little light beams around here. It feels like this card, this center card, is saying, with all of the surfacing, the empty wells, the heat, the wishes, the spiders, the desperation, that the ability to create miracles, make sure you find some quiet time to mother yourself, to be good to yourself, to make out with yourself next to a high school locker. So on this special, beautiful time, when things seem so chaotic, when things seem so desperate, make sure you mother yourself. When you wish upon a star, make sure you mother yourself. When you find yourself in a web you don't like, go back to mother, to the heat, Star Mother, shapeshifter. What are you going to shapeshift? Make sure it is in alignment with who you are, with who you truly want to be. Find that in deep meditation, deep quiet. Not so much deep meditation, I don't think. I think there's a time and a place for that, but we can access it easier and faster. All right. And of course, we have the positive energy, the little angel. Thank you guys for watching. Peace and love.